Bit rude. How's it going? What's good? What's good? Tiny Poopy with that first. Grats. Tiny, Vamp, Arwen, Sausage, Rex. Hello, how's it going? How's it going? We played Thimbleweed Park. Been meaning to for a little while. We played it like 2019 maybe. I liked it. Took me a little while to complete. I've got 21 and a half hours on Steam. So I'm wondering, can we complete it in a week? Can we complete it before my birthday this time next week? I guess we'll have to find out. There's an anti-Semitic posted 10 meters from my house. That's nice. That's lovely. It's nice to know that humanity is still an absolute cesspool. Okay, I was talking about. I made sandwiches. It was fucking glorious. Even made an olive relish and dress. Man, you're eating good. It sounds like everything you're eating is dank and well, it's good to hear. You love to see it. Anywho, without further ado, Thimbleweed Park. I hope you guys like the sound of my voice because you're gonna be hearing a lot of it. Well, I suppose you hear a lot of it anyway when I'm streaming. It's kind of the whole point of this. But let's play the game, and yeah. Oh. Right. Let's crack on. How's our Tuesday been today? Did we get? Oh, it's not fucking Tuesdays. It's Wednesday. My days are all jumbled up this week. It's a weird one. It's been a weird one. Okay. Let me just check the I don't know what toilet paper oh my god, is it like toilet paper over or under? Is that the thing? I can't remember that. Do I have it over or under? Nah, it's gotta be under, right? I don't fucking know. Did you get a haircut? Fucking screen on phone is getting smaller the older I get. I did have a haircut today. Didn't have much taken off the top. It was mainly the sides that I wanted faded. I don't know what annoying in jokes is. I'm gonna leave that unchecked. It's like Tuesday as Tuesday to sound British. Do we say it? Do we say it differently? Tuesday. I don't think people are going out there saying Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Very cowlick friendly. Yeah, I feel like there's room for it to grow. It's good. I like having a little bit to play with. Chilled and relaxed. I was playing Solace. Nice. He asked as he said the same because I was sort of like, do we say that? I don't know. Tuesday just sounds normal for me. Yeah, that's fine. Controls. I think it remembered all of that. Oh, I don't want. I'm not fussed about the controller. Take that out. I'm pretty sure I just disconnected the controller. Text and speech. Okay, it has remembered. So there is voice acting in this game, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it because it's fun. Keeps it interesting. Andy, welcome in. Oh, it's this game. Are you familiar with it? Did you like it? I remember liking it. All right, let's go back, I think, and start a new game. I have the time to cook and walk a lot, so I troll the stores for discounted items like the pre-seasoned barbecue chicken last day, so it was discounted. Nice. Click the tampon option. What's the that was Harvester. Was there a tampon in that game? Did we use a tampon in that game? I don't know. All right, let's play. I've waffled on it enough. Now, see, this is probably the only game that you ever see me play in the hard mode. I have completed the hard mode on this, so we're gonna play the hard mode. I tried getting you to use it on everything, but it didn't do anything. So, oh my god, a red herring. Never heard of this game. Oh, I can't remember who made it. I feel like I don't know. I'll I'll tell you next stream when I've had a chance to look into it. But we're gonna go hard mode because you get all the puzzles and stuff. Casual mode apparently just waters it down. Interact with characters, and we know how this works. Well, I know how this works. Typo, how's it going? Are we Thimbleweed with Thimbleweed and every day? Yes, we are. Literally just starting. Yeah, I know how to do all this. Okay. This game does have a Twitch category, but I looked at it and it seemed a bit dead. Like nobody had streamed in it for like a week. Or over a week. I was like, I'll just slap it in. If you guys want me to put it in the right category, I'll put it in the right category, but I figured games and demos. Coffee good. Joe, welcome in. What's good? Wagwan. 81 people. Dang. I don't know what 1114 is. That the elevation? How many units of what is it? 14 units of elevation? Part 1, the meeting. Trestle Trail. 14 bananas. That is quite elevated. I don't know if I can pause this. I fly halfway around the world and an odd node is waiting for me in my hotel room. It says to come to the bridge down by the river. This looks like the place. I could really go for some Wiener Schnitzel after the long walk out here. Is it like German? I don't know. What's the is there any pausing in this? Though there is not a pause. No, I remember where the pause button was. Best pause music ever. Diggy, hello, how's it going? So I've not been active lately, Senior Polly. Got a lot of stress lately with filmmaker stuff, so I've been very lethargic, but I've been lurking, and I appreciate you don't have to be sorry for anything. Just being here is a blessing, so I appreciate you. Just do what you gotta do. You don't owe me anything. This is not the first. We played this back in like 2019, I think, and loved it. And I keep thinking about it. And now we're returning. Now we're playing with mouse and keyboard. I wouldn't be able to get this kind of speed with a controller. And Hallie, welcome in. How's it going? I've heard of this game before. It's a goodie. We're literally just starting. All right, walk to gate. Let's open the gate. Talk to Willie. I talk to my Willie every day. I'm supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone? Are you a victim of the inferior American social support system? I have to go. I'm sorry I could not offer you a drink. Yeah, let's go for I'm supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone? Do you have any whiskey? Are you sure you have not seen anyone? Sober up, sir. I have to go. Are you sure you have not seen anyone? I'm glad Chuck is dead. Ruined my life. Me. As long as your Willie doesn't talk back. That would be a little bit disturbing. It's going good, thanks. Only had to go to one class. Nice. What are we trying to do? Apparently this guy got a letter to meet him down here, so we're down here looking to meet someone. Wake up, sir. Okay. I have to go. Sleep well. Welcome in. Was good. What does this say? Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles. Look at note. Boris, I'm glad you've decided this is the right solution to our problem. There are eyes everywhere, so follow these steps precisely. For your own protection, leave your ID in your hotel room. Go to the river down by the Trestle Trail Bridge. Turn off the light above the Trestle Trail so I know you have arrived. Meet me at the large entrance to the underground sewers. Make sure you are not followed. Oh, they're good. Paul has the talent for voice acting. Thank you. I'm on BBC Radio tomorrow morning, and I'm all kind of shitting myself. Not gonna lie, I probably would as well, but that's a big deal. I hope you nail it. I'm assuming you're talking about the film. It'll probably be a little bit awkward initially, but you'll sort of fall into place. So I'm assuming I've got to turn that light up. I'm going to look around first. Walk to rock. I wonder if I can use this rock to put out the light. Oh, I suppose we could. Do you want to pick up rock? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we're using verbs. Kiddos. I had better follow the instructions the note before wondering. Okay. So I guess you wanna... It is a rock. It is my wallet, and it has 252 American dollars in it. It is the key card for my room. It is a pillow bear trademark prototype. Turn the bear inside out, and you get a pillow. Very top secret. The radio people are pros in keeping the conversation. Exactly. They'll do most of the work. All right, let's use rock on light. Oh yeah. I've completed step 3. Now for step 4. We just gotta... Oh my god, why am I going so fast? Why did that scare me? Why did that scare me? None of us were prepared for what we would find that night, or how much it would change us all. Part 2. The Body. Road 96. Is that the hitchhiking game? So tell me, why are you here? I was assigned to the case by the Home Office in Albuquerque. There is no Home Office in Albuquerque. It's neat to know. Look, it's a little bit slow. I like working a case alone. I especially don't need some junior agent messing up my investigation. Especially some junior agent that thinks I don't know there isn't a Home Office in Albuquerque. So stay out of my way. Take a lot of notes. Sit back and learn. and I'll wrap up this case and we can both get the hell out of here. Your reputation certainly precedes you, Agent Ray. I'll take that as a compliment, Agent Reyes. It's how it was intended. I'm sure it was. Let's photograph the victim and head into town to talk to the local sheriff. The body is starting to pixelate. Body starting to pixelate. This is gonna be a long night, and you know what? We need to like speed up the text just a little bit. Pop that there, maybe. Are they meant to look like Fox and Scully? Probably. Rorschach, welcome in. How you doing? What's good? What's good? Road 96 was pretty dang rad, actually. I feel like that's on Game Pass. Is it on Game Pass? Look away, Andy. Alright, let's crack on. Oh, well, I guess we can save whenever. Okay. So, oh, we can change the characters as well. Right. Oh, you need a censor button that goes bleep for later on. Like this. Can you hear that? I'm assuming you can. Yeah, you can. Oh, there's a bottle here. It's an empty whiskey bottle. Can I pick it up? Is there any reason why I would want to? No, I've picked it up. Look at badge. Detective Antonio Reyes, Junior Agent. It's definitely my badge. Look at notebook. The body is starting to pixelate. Ray is going to get on my nerves. Hopefully she stays focused on the case and lets me do what I need to do. Oh shit, you thought of everything. Now the Go XLR mixer has a bleep button, which is pretty neat. Arrived in Thimbleweed Park from Albuquerque by bus, heading out to look at the body. This is perfect cover. Still walking along the highway. It's a long way from town. Arrived at the body. And Agent Ray is here, which is odd. No one should have been assigned to the case. I may have heard of her from rumors around the office. Might pose some problems for me. Remember to call Mum tonight. Okay. Can we look at her, see what he says? No, we can't. Let's look at the corpse. Appears to be a male, approximately 40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. You can tell by the pixelation around the nose and neck. Let's see here. Just have a rummage in his bumhole. There's no wallet in his pockets. But I found a card, possibly a key card from a hotel. Okay. So I think we want to... Oh, what does that say? It's a hotel key card from the dead man. Okay. Look at notebook. No. It's an instant camera, but there's no film in it. Okay, so that's not going to work. We'll try and use it anyway, see if we can get some sort of funny... There's no... Okay. How do I talk to her? How do I talk to you, Ray? Ray and Reyes. I think we'd better take a photo of that body before it pixelates any further. No, we can't do that. Do you happen to have any film on you? Yes, there we go. So sorry I came in late. As you know, what was this guy doing here before he was killed? So he was supposed to come here to meet someone. He just had a mysterious letter. We don't really know anything about this guy that died. This is literally the beginning of the game, so we don't really know. I'm assuming what the game's about. I can't really remember, to be honest. Do you happen to have any film on you? I do. I come prepared. Can I have some? Can I swap over? Okay, oh. I'm gonna have to, there appears to be a small hole in the back of the head. Origins unknown. The hole in the victim's head doesn't look like a gunshot, more like a puncture from a sharp object. His suit looks tailored, possibly European in design. So it's Silent Hill when he answered the letter from his wife. I mean, maybe. Maybe. That's assuming that the letter was sent by an entity and not a human. But we don't know right now. Was that the second one? It was the second one. Okay. Alright, if I swap over. What is your notebook? Can I just... Got into town late this afternoon. What a dump. I'll try to avoid contact with the locals until I see the body and figure out if it will suit my needs. Long highway. How about I have to walk that again? Arrived at the body. This should do just fine as my cover. I hear rustling in the bushes. Someone's coming. Oh great. Some other agent just showed up. I wasn't aware the Bureau had been alerted. I need to ditch him. Okay. They both have the same, So do you have... the Polaroid film. So can we give that to him? Happy to help. Brilliant. So what have we got? The cell phone has no reception. Okay. Let's switch over to res. And can we use the Polaroid with the camera? There we go. Now we can... only one shot left. Okay, that's not very useful, is it? 1985, welcome in. How's it going? Love this game. I loved this game when I played it like a few years back. So we're playing it again. Smile. Now we can head into town and find the local sheriff. Okay. I mean, is there any reason? Oh, so wait, is it double click? How do we turn on the walk to old tree? Oh, that's a bit creepy. It's blocking the great entrance. Okay. Got me chalky milk. Nice. Not too difficult, but still, yes. And it's a long game as well. Like, it took me like 20 hours to beat the first time round. So when are you starting with the big Monkey Island marathon? I don't know. I was debating starting it today, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure when, but I do have the pirate hat. I do have the pirate hat. I don't know if am I really gonna have to wear the pirate hat for like 4 games? For like 4 goddamn games? I'll see how I feel. I remember after I like played the Monkey Island games with the pirate hat, there was one user who kept coming back saying like, why aren't you wearing the pirate hat? I'm playing a fucking horror game. I had to ban him in the end because he just like all he ever said was, why aren't you wearing the pirate hat? Bring the pirate hat back. But we'll play it. We'll play it. It'll happen soon. You could simply suspend the pirate hat above your head. I mean, that would be fun. I'm annoyed that I didn't play the new one when it first came out, but we'll still play it. And Stabby, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Let's get back into it. The trail ends here at this huge rock wall. Oh, so the collectibles in this game our speck of dust, our specks of dust. And now we've collected one. There are signs of a struggle here. This is clearly a drag mark. The victim was obviously knocked out here, then dragged over to the stream. Just like you guys. I don't see any blood, so I think he was actually killed in the water. Ghost dude, welcome in. How you been? Some green string. We won't even be able to tell it's suspended. Oh my god. I can't remember how I used to have the headphones and the pirate hat on, so that would be a fun one to actually let me. I think I've got it like in a drawer here. I mean, we can make it work. We can make it work. I've got a few things in here. I've got something for when we play Red Dead again. There's stuff in here. Big old box of props, yep. Right. Let's stop hanging in the bush. Let's stop beating around the bush. Prop comedy is very underutilized. It's underutilized on my channel. I probably need to do more with props, but it is what it is. Alright, so I guess we want to go. Hello, pirate misfit. Well, I mean, Polly's the name of a pirate parrot, right? Walk to tuna can. It's an empty can of Crockford's tuna heads. The good parts. Okay. Do I want to pick that up? Pick up. Polly's box of tricks. Possibly pull a rabbit out the bag. I mean, that would be a little bit cruel. Oh, look, there's a little speck there. I want that. Gotta keep an eye out for them little specks. Walk to more highway. Looks like the road goes on forever. Let's crowdfund Polly a parrot plush to wear on his shoulder. Polly 2. I would actually love a pet parrot. Although on second thought, they're probably fucking annoying. Walk to Atari cartridge. It's the ET game for the 2600. Do we want to pick that up? I don't know if we want to pick that up. It's the ET game for the 2600. Okay. Oh, hello, what's that? It's a circus fly with a crazy looking clown on it. Do I pick that up? Pretty good makeup though. Oh my god. The signals are very strong tonight. What signals? The signals. The signals are very strong tonight. Yes, you already said that, but what signals? It's looking better, so the color's looking a bit better today. Looking a little less purple. That's good. When I post on Reddit, I use a throwaway account just for that post. I just did that. Gave someone the one-liner they need to put the... Wait, what are we talking about? My post got killed because it's a new account. What are we talking about? What's going on here? Yes, you said that already, but what signals? I'm just screwing with you. Dark night. Deserted road. Me in a giant pigeon costume. It was too good to pass up. signals are strong tonight. Very strong. Okay, you almost ran over a federal agent. That's a felony. Rude. Sorry about that. Like I said, the signals are very strong tonight. Right. Do you know anything about the body by the bridge? Nothing suspicious about these guys. Nothing suspicious. Snow, hello, how is it going? How's it going? I hate Reddit mods, that's what... I mean, I don't really post too much on Reddit or do much on Reddit at all. I browse and that's about it. So I can't say I've ever really had any run-ins with anyone on Reddit. That's probably a good thing. Do you know anything about the body by the bridge? Why is it whenever a dead body is found, suspicion always falls to the person dressed up as a giant bird? It's in the cadet training manual. We don't know anything about a dead body. But the signals are strong tonight. Very strong. Okay. Why are you dressed like a giant pigeon? We're the Pigeon Brothers Plumbing. I'm Beth, and that's my sister Emily. Hi there. Why brothers if you're sisters? Dad was expecting to have sons, and he was too cheap to have the van repainted. Oh, okay. So we're just rolling with it until he's dead. Soon. Oh. Shut up, Emily. Okay, this is really odd. Should I save my game? I wouldn't worry about it. The game was expertly designed to have no dead ends or death, yet still be scary and have a sense of tension. You could feel safe exploring whatever you want, but I'd watch out for the signals. They can be very strong and disrupt the power grid. Nice chatting with you. I need to find the sheriff and solve a murder. Okay. Nice talking to you too. The signals are strong tonight. Are they talking like... Are they like talking pigeon? I ate some cheap shawarma and now I have a stomach ache. Was it bad? Was it bad? Look to van. Can we have a look? It's a plumbing van driven by big pigeons. Okay. Is there anything else to look at here? No. Can we pull the door? It's too heavy. It's locked. Okay. Well, what's that? Plastic rings? From a six-pack. You're supposed to cut them up before tossing them. Saves wildlife. Okay. I still feel like the text is a little slow. Should I speed it up a bit? But the place had so many good reviews. Maybe you just had like a bad batch. I don't know. Just a tad. I'll speed it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. What is it? Text and speech. Pop that, see how that works. Do I need to pick this up? Oh, I've picked it up now. We've got a load of random shit. Too much shawarma in my shawarma. Okay, do we need to go to the cemetery? I guess we're going to the cemetery. I feel like we should get Ray involved as well. Come on. They did try to run me over. Well, I don't think they tried. I don't think there was any ill intent. We move very fast. Look at that. I wish I walked this fast. Alright, you can go that way. Oh, hello, look, there's a glass bottle. It's an empty soda bottle. Do you want to pick it up? You can walk to town. Wait for me. Okay, so we'll go back to the cemetery if need be. Just remind me. Just remind me. Silver, welcome in. Is this Power Walker Simulator 3.31? It might well be. It might well be. How do I activate it? Oh, it's the other click. Main Street. It says Main Street. Cool. Boarded up doorway. It's dark, but I can see there's nothing in there. Let's pick up the speck of dust. Dust Hoarder. I just got an achievement called Dust Hoarder. Willie's Watch and Violin Repair Shop. Thimbleweed County's most exclusive watch and violin repair. We repair watches and violins for the rich or famous. What's this? Walk to Hintline Flyer. A4468. Call the fully automated Hintron 3000 at 4468. Okay. How about a hint of me getting out of this crazy town? Oh, I remember now. You can call the phones. Closed. Looks like they cleared out in a hurry. Right. Who's Terry Jeffords? Who's Terry Jeffords?
Howdy, I'm the Thimbleweed Park Sheriff. I don't remember calling the Federinos. That's what you are, feds. Hard to miss the government issue suits.
Damn straight we're the feds. Cut the Mayberry crap. We're taking over this case. How long were you going to let that body rot in the river? I'm Agent Ray and this is, my partner. The only place that serves good pie. I feel like that's Twin Peaks reference there. It's the Fuzz Scam Lads. She looks ready to speak to him. I mean, she ain't messing with anyone. Damn straight we're the feds.
Whoa, hold your horse, Reno's. No need to get a snippy. Looks like you heard about our little murder Reno out by the bridge.
There's nothing little about murder, sir. Ignore him. He's new.
No sense in wasting everyone's time, Reno. This cutscene is starting to get long, and it's only gonna get longer, Giggity. Let's find the coroner and get you on your way. Wrestling starts at 8.
I hope he's talking about on TV.
He does talk like Ned Flanders. The coroner's waiting for you in his office. Come see me when you're done. I apologize, Reno, for all the lights being off. We don't stay open as long as you city slickerinos do at night.
Even for a murder?
Especially for murder.
Okay. Wrestling. That makes no sense. Are we authorized to shoot people at arenas? Walk to City Seal. The inscription says, Pillowtronics, the brain of our city. What does it mean? The water fountain. Oh, we can drink. Gulp, sip, sip, gulp. Sip, 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 sip. That's good water. Walked a speck of dust. Walked a door. Oh, he looks the same. Howdy ho, I'm the Thimbleweed popcorner. Welcome to the future, who? I feel like I should do the same voice. These are the latest crime-fighting computers made by Pilotronics Incorporated. This is all probably pretty advanced even for the Fedahus. Oh, do enlighten us. I love your sarcastic humor, who, Agent Ray. It's not humor. There you go again. We're interested in any help your computers can give us. They look marvelous. Yes, happy to explain. So happy to explain to who. You might want to take notes. Already on it. Tell us about the Bloodtron 3000. Trademark. This is the Bloodtron 3000 trademark. Put 2 bloody objects in it and it will match the blood type, printing out a reporter hue. Tell us about the Fingertron 3000. That sounds wrong. Righterino, the Fingertron 3000 trademark. Insert a fingerprint registry of known criminals and a fingerprint from the murder weapon on fingerprint tape and it'll do a match-a-hoo. Okay. Working day final over. Boss said I don't have to cover Kogan shifts fully. Nice. Nice. Been a hard day. I put too many points into eccentrics and not enough into grapefruit digestion. That's about the Facetron 3000. The Facetron 3000 trademark. Or as I like to call it. Let me guess, the Face-a-Reno? No, that's what the sheriff calls it. You city folk crack me up. Just insert 2 pictures of an individual and it will verify a positive match. Okay. Aren't you the sheriff of Reno? Oh my, no. No, who? People say there's some resemblance around the eyes. But we're as different as peas or who's in a pot of who. Plus the sheriff has that annoying Reno he adds to everything. You'll never hear me doing that or who? You literally said Reno earlier. Sure, whatever. Yeah, he did he, typo? I feel like I should do the same voice with him then. Did you use these computers to investigate the pillow factory fire? Sure did. 4 computers positively showed the fire was caused by the factory guard. No doubt a who about it. Okay. I guess I was mistaken. Could the computers have been wrong about the fire?
Not these computers. State-of-the-art Who computers made by Pilotronics. Absolutely infallible.
Okay. Is there a conflict of interest with Pilotronics and the fire?
Whoa now. Pilotronics and its founder, Chuck, are above reproach. Chuck built this town and was a computer and pillow genius. Are the feds looking into this case? It was sold 20 years ago.
No, he's just curious. He's a pillow factory fire buff. He's got a CompuServe chat room and everything. Okay. Fascinating stuff. I think we've heard enough. This is all very impressive, sir. This should cut hours off our investigation.
Go see the sheriff in his office for a full explanation of the amazing Arrestron 3000 trademark. I have some paperwork to do a who. Oh, almost forgot. These Tron machines are fully voice activated, so if you need any information, just talk to them. It's like they're living in the futuristic year of 2017.
Okay. Are you off, Volt? I hate this town. Let's investigate these Tron machines. Then go see the sheriff and get out of here. Okay. But take it easy, Volt. Have a good evening and have a good tomorrow, and we'll see you when we see him. Take care. 2017 is 6 years ago. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't want to hear it. That's fucking ages. Alright, let's have a look at the Bloodtron. Maybe they should call it the Vampiretron. What's 2 plus 2? 4. Okay, what's 5,946 times 5,546? 32,921,056. What's the square root of 67? 8.18535. Oh my god. What's the last digit of pi? Calculating. 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 Oh man, I think we broke this already. Calculate. Five. No, wait. 7. Okay. Describe your primary function. You've had a great idea for 2024. Let's hear it. Meanwhile, 2017, speech to text recognition. Please say that again. Please insert girder. The primary function of the Bloodtron 3000 trademark patent pending is to analyze a blood sample and a bloody object to ensure arrest of a suspect. How do I take a blood sample? Procure a swab or another absorbent material and dab some blood on it. How do I analyze blood sample? Insert a blood sample taken from a body along with a bloody object and the Bloodtron 3000 trademark will confirm a positive match. Okay. Cool. It's an Edison machine. She's not put her finger in there apparently. Let's talk to it. Do you know the 3 laws of robotics? Yes. I'll be more specific. What are the 3 laws of robotics? 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by the human's being. I can't fucking talk like this. Okay. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. 4. Party like it's 1999. I don't think party like it's 1999 is one of them. It should be. Hello, Daffus. How's it going? Bottler. Describe your primary function. The primary function of the Fingertron 3000 trademark is to analyze a fingerprint and find a match in the registry and produce a report for the Arrest-Tron 3000 trademark. Patent pending. Okay. Where do I take a fingerprint? Using official government issue fingerprint tape, place it on an object with fingerprints and the fingerprint will be transferred. Where do I find the registry of known criminals? It's around here somewhere. I'm not going to solve this whole crime for you. It's a sassy robot. You're probably the kind of person who uses a hint guide, aren't you? Okay. The CPU is getting really hot. Okay. Let's talk to this one, Facetron. How far from Duluth, Minnesota to Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania? 1,017 miles. How many miles from the Earth to the Sun? The average distance from the Earth to the Sun is 93,000 miles. How about at the perihelion? At its closest orbit, the sun is 91.4 million miles from the Earth. How many miles to the nearest galaxy? The Andromeda Galaxy is around 2 million light years away. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Seriously? You've been playing too many adventure games. There's a love letter to LucasArts point and click adventure. I feel like it's got some people who worked on LucasArts games. I could be wrong about that. What is the pixelated bubblehead game is this? I had two different sentences. This is Thimbleweed Park. It's a point and click game. It's cool. I love it. The primary function of the Facetron 3000 trademark is to analyze a photograph of a dead body and compare it with an official photographic ID to provide a positive identification. Okay. Where do I get a photograph of a dead body? Procure an official law enforcement camera. Then use camera with dead body. Okay. What kind of identification do I need from the victim? The Facetron 3000 requires official government contains a photograph of the victim. I'm guessing all of these. Like a driver's license? Sure, whatever. Okay, oh, I see a scan coming. Facetron. Oh, you want a dab? Just realized the feet in the foreground looks like someone ran out of fingernails to bite and just continued. Yeah, I can kind of see that. That's gross. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Look at the bookshelf. Lots of medical books there. It's my specks of dust. Awarded to Dr. Mort E. Shun. Mortician, oh my god. By Sheriff Crook. 95% of the population of the UK are able to hold a conversation in English. 5% are trying their best. I think I fall in the 5%. Chewy caramel sender. Ugh. It's a medical skeleton. Ugh, smells awful. It's empty. It's empty. There's a fingerprint kit here. Nice, we got a fingerprint kit. Let's speak to the sheriff.
Hello again, Agent of Reno's. Hopefully the coroner filled you in on our state-of-the-art Reno computers.
That's some very serious computing power you've got there. You're also the coroner, right? The coroner said something about the arrestron? What else do you know about the bill? Okay, let's start from the top. Technically, hands are... Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's some very serious computing power you've got there.
Yes, sir, Reno. It's all state-of-the-art computer Renos from Pilotronics. Absolutely infallible.
You're also the coroner, right?
Oh man, no. no, Reno. People say there's some resemblance around the eyes. But we're as different as peas in a Reno pod and a pot of Reno. Plus the coroner has that annoying who he adds to everything. You'll never hear me doing that, Reno.
Okay. The coroner said something about the arrestron?
Yes, the Arrestron 3000 trademark. The last step in a fully computerized Reno arrest. The final link in the chain of a guaranteed conviction of Reno. Every detail of Reno analyzed and verified by computer.
Moving on.
Right. Sorry, Reno. I get carried away sometimes. This is the big bad boy of Reno you've been hearing about. The Restaurant 3000 trademark. Just feed free reports from the other Tron machines into this, and it issues a 100% of Reno valid. These machines are the reason we need only one law enforcement officer in Reno. Chuck said that computers will soon put us all out of work, allowing for a full life of luxury.
Chuck? Who's Chuck? For context, that's only 7% more than the 88% of the Danish population that can hold a conversation in English. I'm part of the 12%. Nice. Chuck?
Sadly, Chuck passed away a few days ago. There was a big service out at the cemetery of Reno. The entire town showed up, which isn't surprising for the hero of Thimbleweed County. We'll talk more about Chuck later. I need to run to Reno and check a disturbance call out in the old circus. Probably that stupid clown of Reno again.
Okay. Looks like we need to go talk to the rest of the weirdos that live in this town. We should split up. It will be faster. You cooling your heels in the local diner would also make things go faster. If we follow agency questioning protocols, this shouldn't take long. Just don't mess anything up. I want to get out of here as fast as possible. Agreed. Okay, so let's talk to this. It's pretty official. Anything coming out of this could be used to arrest someone. Let's talk to it and see how it works. What is the meaning of life? Life must be understood backward, but it must be lived forward. I'm not pronouncing that. Why is there something rather than nothing? There has to be something. Eat, Rundle. Do we have free will? God is not willing to do everything and thus take away our free will and that share of the glory which belongs to us. Does God exist? If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. How can we know anything? Lucas, welcome in. Yes, we're playing Thimbleweed Park. How are you doing? Others go astray in cases where they think they have the most perfect knowledge. Can you really experience anything objectively? But the English voice in my head are from Leeds. Your English voice sounds like it's from Leeds. Is there no caption for Thimbleweed Park mods? How do you mean? How do you mean? But something happens in the transformation. I assume a glitch in the simulation. So when the English voice comes out of my mouth, it's very much a Danish mess. I'm still not sure if that's better or worse than having the Leeds dialect that is in my head. That's super weird, but like I feel like that's like a normal phenomenon that everyone has. Oh, yeah. So there is a category for Thimbleweed Park, but it looks like it's pretty dead. So I just whacked it in games and demos. It looks like not many people have streamed in it like in the last month. If you guys want me to put it in the actual category, I can. You think everyone had... No, everyone has like a specific to them voice in their head. I don't know what mine sounds like. Probably me. I don't know. I'm not thinking right now. I don't think a lot. Describe your primary... the arrest, try and throw thousands. Primary function is to take reports from the blood... Okay, yep, all of that. Issue an arrest warrant for the obviously guilty suspect. Okay. What happens after the arrest warrant is generated? Generates the arrest warrant. The scumbag criminal is arrested, jailed, and toils away making license plates with little chance of release. The job of the detective, agent, or law enforcement personnel is done. What about the due process of the law and fair trial? Thimbleweed Park is in Leeds. Yours is Hugh Grant? Your inner voice is Hugh Grant. If they weren't guilty, they wouldn't have been arrested. The Restaurant 3000 trademark is infallible. Skipping a trial spares the family's pain and suffering and millions in court costs. The Restaurant 3000 trademark is infallible. I feel like it's having a moment. I feel like it's having a moment. Court up in progress. Rebooting. Loading. Chunkuks 3.4. Loading drivers. Loading. I'm not. It's having a moment. It's having a moment. My English sounds good as. Oh my god. Alright, I think it's ready. Control Alt Delete. Close program. There we go. My English sounds good as well, and without German accent, of course. You can do an American cowboy accent. Actually, force an English like London accent, so you sound like a Cockney in your head. Oh, there's a speck of dust. Oh, what's in here? Radio? It's turned off. Do you want to turn on? Sphere, hello, how's it going? Oh look, my computer is famous. It's a good computer. I sound like a cockle in my head. Fucking cockle. Not, I meant a cockney. Push. We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Fluoride is a conspiracy to brainwash your kids. And now back to our special hostile takeover song. I mean, it's cold. Come on in, poopy. I saw this silly movie called Cockneys vs. Zombies. Was it good? It looks funny. Just a bunch of files. There's a fingerprint book in here. Did we pick that up? So there's fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. Oh, okay. Just a bunch of files, okay. Cockneys for days. Oh god, that doesn't sound comfortable. Wanted, Pickle Bill and the Cucumber Gang. It doesn't have any buttons. So the telephone doesn't have any buttons? Must be for incoming calls only. Police Tron 3000. It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use. Can we use it? Can we talk to it? Breaker 19, breaker. Daisy, attentional units. Enough. Nah, there's no. Wait. Is someone gonna say anything on this? Nah, I don't think anyone. Attentional units. There's no one in the unit. Which is worse, a Cockney or an arson all? I don't know. They all sound like fun. Okay, so we should probably put the evidence that we have already to work. Oh, look, there's a speck of dust there. Jennifer, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Okay, so we don't have a blood. Okay. Yeah, we don't actually have a blood sample, do we? We should probably look for one. So what are we supposed to do now? Rare's to-do list. Find the murder weapon. Fingerprint the murder weapon. Get Fingertron report. Find ID for the victim in hotel. Get Facetron report. Take a blood swab from the body. Find suspicious item with blood on it. Get Bloodtron report. Put 3 reports in a restaurant. Okay. We should probably go back to the murder side. Wasn't an Oscar winner, but it was okay. That sounds about right. How many specs do you have? Is there enough to give you a spectacle or something? I mean, there's a lot of specs that you can collect in this game. This is the collectible of this game for some reason. What are the pigeon brothers doing? It's an odd looking plumber's wrench. Can I pick it up? Don't touch our wrench, Tron 3000. Only someone like me with the proper training can handle it. Okay, let's talk to Big Pigeon. No time to talk. We have to fix this slight leak. Slight leak. Can I do anything to help? The PP boys. What's the name of this game? This game is called Thimbleweed Park. It's a point and click game. It's cool. It's cool. Can I do anything to help?
Well, the Hydrantron trademark's tube is obviously burnt out. We could use a new one. AWC 67. Yes, we're out of that size. Must have been the signals. Yes, the signals.
Okay. Well, that's another thing that we can work towards. Walk to sign. It says, after 34 years of serving the Thimbleweed County, we should have listened to Chuck. Transistors are dead-end path. Tubes are the future. Thank you, our loyal customers. What's this? Walk to sign. It says, we're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. Safely First Savings Manager, Mr. El Polo. Wait, let's go back to the body first. Actually, no, you can go up here. Oh, we should probably look at the... Do we have the wallet? El Polo. Yes, science. Wait, look at me go. Stop drinking. Glub swish swish. Alright, let's go to the scene of the crime, see if we can find anything. What's in hers? Okay, so it's the same, it carries over. Find the murder weapon, fingerprint the murder weapon. I don't know if we're likely to find anything at the site, but we can find out. Thank you for reminding me to drink something. That's all right. That's all right. I want to go to the cemetery yet. Remember to glug glug when you drink. Always, always. Let's go this way. I don't know if we're likely to find anything down here, but we can have a look. There's blood on there. Do we have the blood? Do we have something with which we can collect blood? Do you have anything? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Can we talk to the corpse? No, we can't talk to the corpse. We look at it. There appears to be a small hole in the back of the head. Origins unknown. Oh, it doesn't look like a gunshot, more like a puncture from a sharp object. Which is odd because the opening title sequence clearly showed a gunshot with the accompanying sound effect. That's true. Booger train, oh man. Oh man. I haven't got much Sambuca left. Alright. Yeah, there's not much going on here. We looked at the drag mark. There's the old tree there. Did he get teabagged? What, that dead guy? Oh wait, there was something there. Something odd. It's covered by the underbrush, but it's an old abandoned chainsaw. Do you want to pick it up? It's pretty rusty and totally out of chainsaw gas. That could come in handy. Definitely not the murder weapon. No missing body parts. Okay. Well, let's check more of the bushes. Anything else? Nah, nothing here. The bulb's broken. Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles. Nope, there's nothing back this way. Let's walk to the cemetery then. See if there's anything of note there. What you got? This is gonna take me ages, isn't it? Are we even gonna find anything here? Man, we're just gonna keep moving. Why is your face, is my face green? I can't tell if you're trolling me or not. I can't tell if you're trolling me. Flowers left over from a funeral. Oh, in the game, I was gonna say. Because I did change the hue of the camera a little bit so that it wasn't as like reddy purpley. I imagine it's the moonlight or whatever the light here is. Or maybe she's a little bit homesick. But no, I don't know. Probably the lights here. Not entirely sure what that's about. Can we open? I don't see a way to open it, but I see a switch inside. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Is there a way to fast travel? Oh no, I think we need to find a map. I think that's how that works. Well, this was a scenic waste of time. Oh boy. So this is like one of those like point and clicks where like there's a load of things that you need to work on, but you're not really sure what you need to work on first. So I guess we're just gonna have to like walk around and just pick everything up and talk to everyone, I guess. A scenic waste of time. Yep. The best waste of time. It is all point and click. Some of them are a little more linear than others, but I seem to recall this one being very sort of open. Stay out of my way and you might learn something. All boarded up. Not even any wilted flowers left inside. What's in the alleyway? Trash can. What's in the trash can? Okay. I don't remember that. Well, he's dead. Oh, there's a dime there on the floor. It's a dime, just lying there. Did you pick that up? Oh dear. Should we? Ray's notebook. Looks like Ray's notebook. I hope she is okay. Well, let's pick it up. I don't know if I can't remember if it was. Probably. Pretty disgusting. Do you want to open it? I'm not opening up that disgusting trash can. Do you want to push it? I can't push that. Do you want to use it? Yes. I can use it by tossing something in it. Can we put the throw it away? I don't think so. I bet you there's something we can throw away. Can we throw up the empty tuna can? Bye bye tuna heads. Oh, look at that. I'm a good nugget. What about the plastic rings? Saves wildlife. What about the circus flyer? Throwing it away. What about the Atari cartridge? Throwing it away. I hope I'm not screwing myself here. I'm pretty sure it said that you can soft lock yourself or anything. It's the back door to the diner. What a mess. ThimbleCon 87. It's opening later tonight at the hotel. How do we get to the hotel? Let's go to the diner though. S&D Diner. What is this like movement? Bin Simulator 2023. Talk to Sandy. What does Sandy sound like? Welcome to S&D Diner. Just so you know, that article in the Thimbleweed Nickel about botulism was a smear job. So, what can I do for you, honey? I'm a federal agent. Know anything about that, the dead body? Anyone Scouse here? I don't know how to do a Scouse accent. I don't know how to do it justice. There's so many different like accents in the UK that sound similar, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Know anything about the dead body? Not too much. Just scuttlebutt from the morning breakfast crowd. And I don't want to get into trouble, especially with a crazy person like him.
You're not talking about me, are you?
Shut up, Dave. We're the feds. You can trust us. What else do you know? Okay, honey, but you didn't hear this from me. I'd look into that crazy clown that lives out at the old circus. He's been out there since the circus closed down years ago. Never takes his makeup off. He's got serial killer written all over him. It all happened about 9 or 10 years ago. Oh! Ransom the Jerk was the featured act at Stupendous Brothers Circus. He was about ready to go on stage and meet his well-earned doom. Big night tonight. Full house after my Raunches and Tonight Show appearance. I really got Johnny good, that little jackwad. It's his own fault for not being able to take a joke. I better get ready to go on stage and insult the crap out of these Thimbleweed idiots. Just need to fix my hair, put on my makeup and clown nose, and find my joke book. Okay. Now, it sounds like a fucking juggalo. Alright. I think I saw a yo from old Patty. How you doing, man? Plus, it's best not to piss off our brethren up north, indeed. I used to play DayZ with a guy from the UK whose username was Scouse something. I didn't know Scouse was like a negative thing to call someone. It's a fuckish UK accent for sure. Yeah, it most certainly is. I'm gonna grab a drink, guys, so be right back. Why are you, man? Oh man, be right back. If I can find the be right back button, I can. There it is. Oh, I didn't do the yo. I'll do it when I get back. Remind me. Actually, yeah, the fuck. Okay. I thought that was safe, but apparently not.
Is that part of the plan?
Does who know about what? And what do you
Oh, there isn't anything going on here. Yeah, no, I still stand by my decision. I don't see the need to take a young life. Just to fill my stomach. Old corpses are easier on the teeth. Who the fuck did that? Oh man, that timing. That timing, man. That wasn't me, I swear.
Perfect.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh fucking hell. Methane is what we needed for the Okay, so now we gotta like mix them up and make a dank cocktail. Well, let's save so I don't have to do that. Methane is the future of rocket fuel.
Is that part of the plan?
Does who know about what? And what do you
Excavation. Oh, I'm dead. Death is. Yo, was good. Was good. I love this pause music. I think I need to use this somewhere because it's just relaxing, you know. Oh, I need to do a yo. That's right. I'm doing that yo. I remembered, Andy. I remembered. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo. Who you mooing at? Cool shirt? Yeah, I got my Resi sweaty on. Walk to Lumpy Poster. My circus poster featuring the amazing Ransom the Clown. That's me. Face. After 2 years, I still find you weird. I love it. That ain't gonna stop. That ain't gonna stop. Walk the shiny trophies. Meanest clown of 1977 and 1978. Ransom the Clown. Trademark. So what's my to-do list? Put on my clown nose. Get my joke book back. Get my clown throne looking great. Apply my awesome clown makeup. Go on stage and insult the out of those idiots. P.S. My life is amazing and being jealous. My favorite looks like it says Todd. Whereabouts? Oh, Todd. There's a headline flyer. Walk to note. It's an IOU. I, Connie Joe, loan Ransom the... Oh my god, clown. $1,000. Wait, can I read that again? I'm not gonna be able to do the this all the time. It's a little bit hard. Oh, Ransom the clown lost $1,000 to me, Connie Joe, and I will hold his joke book hostage. Okay. Do a pound load one like, oh! Todd Howard, I was thinking the same. Oh. What the hell is this? The number of letters in the first word of the big top sign. The number of the stars over my makeup mirror. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. Oh, is this some sort of combination? It's my lawyer's business card. Or should I just be saying like swear words instead? Microwave. Microwave. Oh, I can actually put something in it. Interesting. Empty fridge. Faucet. My housekeeper does a pretty good job keeping this place clean. Man, I need like a bleep button like closer to me. I might put something on the stream deck to make it a bit easier. Because this guy ends up being quite an important character. Walk to Clown Nose. It's a prototype Ransom the Clown doll. It's a perfect likeness of me. Well, maybe the nose is a bit too long. Very cozy. My maid changed the sheets today. Oh, wait, I saw. Oh, can I pick up the nose? There we go. We got one of the things. Can you make some fresh avocado in the microwave? I'm not ready for my fans. My hair is all frizzy and I'm not wearing my special Ransom clown. Better stick my fucking nose on. Oh, we should probably do that. Can we use it? Ouch. That's fucking tight. But it'll have to do. Glad I only have to wear it for a couple of hours. Right. What am I doing now? My hair is all frizzy, and I'm not wearing my special Ransom clown makeup. I can't go on like this. Get your shit together, clown. Alright, is that everything going on in here? I'm gonna assume so. Ransom, I'm glad I caught you before you went on stage. Autographs are $100. Ransom, I'm your business manager and lawyer. I don't want your autograph. Okay, $50 then. I just wanted to let you know that your mistress is waiting at your house in Aspen. And your private jet is being fueled and ready to whisk you when the show's over. Also, we have to deal with worth millions to license a line of toddler Ransom the Clown talking insult doors. Did you get the liability clause waived? Correct. They will assume all liability when the kids grow up to be assholes. Good. Toddlers start out as assholes. It's not my fault they end up that way. Okay, fine. $25. I should have been a dentist. I feel like the text is a little fast now. We'll find that sweet spot in a sec. Pop it there. Probably shouldn't leave this place yet. Oh no, that's all we can do here. I saw something here. Maybe not. That's a pathetic balloon we got. Alright, that's our trailer. Is there nothing else here? Nah, it doesn't look like it. The music sounds off a Queen album, you reckon? I don't listen to a whole lot of Queen, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Is that the lady who's telling the story? I feel like it is. Talk to mime. Fuck off. Can we push him? Ransom, you fucking idiot. Why'd you push me?
Oh, fuck it, eh? You owe me $5 to my swear jar.
Ransom, you jerk. I'll get you, Ransom the clown. Is it Ransom or Ransom? Should I be saying Ransom? I'll steal your clown nose again. That's what I'll do. I can't get up.
I don't have time to lead the circus. I'll have to get ready for my act.
The Stupendous Traveling Brothers Circus. Or Stupendous Brothers Traveling Circus, that's it. Popcorn stand, can we pick that up?
It's fresh out of that crappy popcorn. Must be a huge crowd in the big top.
Okay.
Went big today. You got my money, Clowny? That's Ransom the clown, asswipe.
Okay, you got my money, Ransom the asswipe clown. 1,000 clams, so you're not getting your joke book back. Says you're right for playing the duckies. I need my joke book. The crowd's waiting for me. Says the old ball and chain and kids. I really need this this beeper, like, somewhere a bit easier. Fuck popcorn, I mean, you work around popcorn, so I can see why you'd say that.
Un forastero!
Sky Fox Gemini with the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Take a seat, guys. Take a seat. Why does this remind me of it? I mean, we look like a Poundland Pennywise. How was your stream, Sky Fox? What were you playing tonight? I'll try to say it sounds like something from Queen, but maybe, yeah, I could see it being like a sort of little bit on a Beatles song. Red Dead 2, nice. What were you doing on it? Doing more of the main quest? For the benefit of me, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I need my joke book. The crowd's waiting for me. I told you before, you ain't getting it till I get the $1,000 you owe me for the duckies. Plus $148 in interest. Where the beep am I going to get that kind of dough? I have a show to do. Beeping $130 in interest? You beeping, loan shark. You're putting a squeeze on me. Not my problem.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about a circus. So, yeah, it makes sense. Trying to do a load of side quests before digging into the main quest. See, I wish I did all the side quests when I played it. I suppose that's still a one day. Are you enjoying Red Dead though?
So how's the old ball and chain and kids?
My wife's doing fine, no thanks to you. And so are the 8 kids. But they still cry themselves to sleep every night after that scare you gave them. Okay. Oh, wasn't one of the things on the note, however many kids this guy has? He said 8. 8 kids. Fucking 8 kids, man. Right. Oh, you trying again? Are you? Oh, hello. The hell's gone on with my eyebrow? It's a number 2. It's a sign. This game looks like Pennywise RPG. Yeah, we're playing Thimbleweed Park. It's a cool point and click game. One child seems to struggle. 8 is an apocalypse. Absolutely. I don't know how people have more than one kid do it, to be honest.
Beep you. I'm out of here, you beeper.
Many phases of polystream. That's me. So what have we done on the to-do list? Get my fucking joke book back. 1,038 bucks. 138. Get my clown throw looking great. Apply my fucking awesome clown makeup. Go on stage. Okay. Can I put... It's a pigeon. Can we push this?
Hey, it's not my job to push the beep popcorn stands around. Against clown union rules.
Oh, can we go to the backstage end? There we go. You know, when I first looked at that, I thought it looked like a ransom note. Which one? This one? Yeah, is it ransom? Is it ransom or ransom? I kind of want to just say ransom. What a telephone. I suppose we can 4468 it.
Welcome to the fully automated Hintron 3000 trademark system. We aim to make your experience playing Thimbleweed Park easier. If you're ever stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do, phone us. The hints here will change depending on which part you're currently playing. If you can't find a hint you're looking for, it's because you don't need to solve it right now. You can always just hang up when you're done. My feelings won't be hurt. Much. How can I help you?
I feel like that one's probably a little bit loud your end. Baker, I went to trade school with, had 2 kids of his own from a divorce. He married with a lady that already had one from a previous relationship, and they got 2 more kids, so 5 total. Baker told me it was rough at times, but he wouldn't trade it for it. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things, like, you don't initially want... It's kind of like the same... It's the same, but not really the same. Like how I don't really want any pets, but like I know for a fact that like if push came to shove and my partner got a pet, I would love the shit out of it, you know. It's the same principle for kids, you know. It's unconditional. Probably the most I've heard Polly use the variation of the word fuck. The problem is with the I've got to like look over here because the beep is right next to the mute button, so I've got to like actually look at what I'm doing. It wasn't that loud. Are you sure? 8675309. What's that number? I need a hint. Where can I find? I mean, I don't think I need a hint right now.
More of this.
That was quite loud. Once you go down that road, something triggers and you sort of take the wheel. I mean, for most of us at least, I imagine. Walk to Swear Jar.
It's my Ransom the Clown Swear Jar trademark with $138 in it. My contract states that I'm the only one who's allowed to swear. Anyone else caught swearing has to be, to fucking pay up.
If I say beeping, it doesn't sound right, but it also doesn't sound right if I'm swearing. I don't know. Walk to goddamn makeup. Can we use it?
Now there's the face I love.
Walk to hair gel. Can we use the hair gel?
My clown throw looks great now.
So that's a few more things off the to-do list. We need to get $1,000 somehow. 01189998811999119 Is it 6? I thought it was 3. Clown hat?
Must be that other clown's hat. I don't do hats.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. The cannon?
It's not going to fucking work.
Okay, well that's not gonna work. But do we need to put something in there? Glad, of course I got the reference. Of course. Okay, we can't walk out that way. Can we go into like? Is there any reason to go in here? Best show ever made. I need to like watch through it again. Let's look at the
Number of letters in the first word of the big top sign. Number of stars over my makeup mirror. Number of kids that Connie Joe has.
so something 8. Oh, on your makeup mirror? 1-800 Mix-a-Lot and kick them nasty farts. Baby got back. Oh, 2. It's 2. Something 2-8. You want a dab? Hello, Harv. How you doing? Is this the Clown of Us Part 3? The fucking Clown of Us? Can I go in here?
I can't walk in through the main entrance like a tuna-headed pleb.
Pleb, that's a good word.
I'm Ransom the Clown. I need to make a bigger stage entrance.
Can we go further this way? Yeah, we don't have anything to talk about, it seems. Oh. Do we have a way of robbing him? No. Nothing there. You just woke up. Has it been one of those days, huh? Oh. Oh, wait. What did it say? No, it's not the IO. The number of letters in the first word of the big top sign. So stupendous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So is it 4 digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, so we can't go that way. Midweek treats, a big old plate of tortilla chips and cheese. Oh yeah, not throwing any salsa in there. Can I use the? Can we pick up the? Okay, so we got some money now. There's somewhere else we can go. Is there something we can put in the where's the use? Okay, we don't need to do that apparently. Salsa is too spicy. So that's an empty swear jar. So can I go into another? Oh, can I? I need to get into another trailer, I reckon. There only seems to be one that I can go into though. What is that emote? What are those emotes, Tybo? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a cat. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my god, is this it? I don't have anything that I can microwave. Wait, look at it.
State-of-the-art Zaptron 3000 trademark.
Lumpy, let's pull the poster.
Ah, it came off the wall.
Can we use it?
Let's see if I can remember this fucking combination.
Okay. So turn left 10. Okay, this sounds right.
Okay, now.
2.
And fucking finally. Turn left 8. Ta fucking da. That's a fuckload of moolah. Can we pick it up? It's exactly 1,138 unmarked bills.
Perfect. That's exactly how much we need. How do you know the code? Because we had a note that says... Oh. Well, it like had like a load of sort of hints as to what the numbers were. So like how many stars are above my mirror, how many letters there are in this word, and how many kids this guy has. Let's give the money to Carly Joe.
Also, you decided to pay up? Yeah, well, not much choice. Now, where's my book?
Yeah, the jokes all suck. How'd you get to be so famous with jokes like these?
Yeah, what do you know about being funny?
About as much as you do, which is nothing. Now scram, Clowny, you're scaring the customers. Okay. Polly has a pink unicorn notebook, but the horn is a pain. I like how I had to check. Not. Alright, we're just about ready now, aren't we? Let me have a look. Go on stage and insult the fuck out of these idiots, okay.
Hello, fuck faces.
Is this better?
I'm Ransom the fucking clown.
Insult clan. I hope no one gets their feelings hurt easy, and if you do,
It's your own fucking fault for not being able to take a joke.
Oh, how we still on this?
So this is just Ricky Gervais at the Oscars, literally. That notebook is fab. I know, right? We're filling it up, man. There's not much left of it. Okay.
You guys fucking love that pillow factory. It's the latest claim to fame the town has ever had. Paris has the Eiffel Tower, New York has the Statue of Liberty, and Thimbleweed Park has a fucking pillow factory. You better hope to fucking God that feather pillows never go out of style. I was amazed you are a bunch of fatsos. What with all this bottomless fucking foie gras and champagne you have at the parties here. Then I ate your fucking diner. That food is better purgative than if
I don't know what the fuck that word is.
Hey, you with the lady with the huge nose. I say lady, but your beak suggests you're a fucking toucan.
You shouldn't have bought tickets for that show tonight, Toots. You should have been saving your money for fucking rhinoplasty. I can't say that word either. You can play in that game. Hey, you dude with the stupid mustache. You think you look like Magnum P.I.? A 1970s porn star code. He wants his mustache back. Hey, you, kid with the crappy wheelchair. Were you fucking in a past life or something? Seriously, kid, you're in a fucking wheelchair and you got a face that looks like that? The guy's definitely punishing you for something. Hey, you, ugly old lady with the hairy mole. Or is it your parasitic twin? Whatever it is, I hope you bought it a separate ticket. Cause if it's big enough to ride the fucking roller coaster by itself, it's not freeloaded in my audience.
You'll be forever sorry for what you've done. I curse you to never be able to remove your makeup. And to roam these circus grounds until the end of time. He went on for another 2 hours insulting everyone he could. I'm shit with the voices today. But most laughed because they were uncomfortable, and laughing is the best way to hide from the embarrassment of others. But after the show, in his dressing room, there wasn't going to be any laughter. I killed tonight. One of my best shows ever. Oh, that ugly old lady with a curse breaks her hip on the way home. Now to get this makeup off, hop on my private jet and go see my mistress Cindy in Aspen. What the fuck? This fucking makeup isn't coming off. Fuck. Fuck you, old lady. Oh my god, I can't. As much as he tried, his makeup wouldn't come off. That old lady wasn't just any old lady. She was Madame Marina, mistress of the dark arts. When she curses you, it's not an empty threat. Oh. Lady. Ransom, I've got some bad news. What do you want, you bald, greedy little... You see I'm having a problem? Grab a tissue and some rubbing alcohol and help me, you... Your private jet crashed while trying to land. Your wife found out about your mistress and she's taken everything you own except the house in Aspen. There was a fire in Aspen and your house burned to the ground. The toy and doll licensing deal is dead and they're suing you for breach. And one more thing. I quit. What? And go fuck yourself. And that's why Ransom the Clown is such a creep. And you should go arrest him for murder. That's an interesting story. We'll go check up on him. I missed a load of chat. Ipecac. It's a purging liquid to make you chuck. Oh, I never heard of that. The hell was that?
Trying to stand up when you speak to him. Speaking of, need my damn bed. Well, if you've gone to bed already and you're still here, have a good one. Have a good one.
Just made Pennywise real. And Bloody welcome in, how you doing? What's good? Yeah, what the hell? That hasn't gone anywhere. Man, I'm fucking sucking with the voices today. I apologize. They're all over the place. I can't talk to him. Walked a hot dog. Delicious. Can I pick one up? I can't wait to eat one. I'll have one of these hot dogs. Good choice, honey. We're trying to move them out. Let me get that for you. Eat up, hon, while it's still hot. I feel like this is a bad idea. Okay, that is the worst hot dog I've ever eaten. Gotta go. I feel better now. Those hot dogs are being mistreated. And some concern for Agent Ray. Yeah, I don't know where she's gone. Is there any reason to go back in there? It's turned off, let's turn it on. We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Wake up, people. The government is stealing your right to free will. And now, back to our special hostile takeover song. I wonder if we can eat another one. I get sick just looking at it. Can we pick one up? No way am I gonna eat another one of those. What can I do for you, honey? What's up with the sheriff? He's kind of a weirderino. Yeah, he's kind of a nut job, but nothing compared to the coroner. This whole town has gotten downright weird in the last few years. Cuckooville. The coroner and the sheriff are the same person. Can you push the hot dogs? Yeah, push them down my mouth. Well, there might be some resemblance around the eyes, but that's about it. The sheriff does this annoying a Reno thing, and the coroner does an annoying a who. Pretty much proves they are not the same person. Okay. How does speech prove they're not the same person? You're asking a lot of questions that probably shouldn't be asked. I'm a federal agent. That's my job. I've said too much already. I'd like to order some food. Sure. Everything is on the menu board. What do you want? I'll have a hamburger. I'll have the pie. I'll have the Schwein shacks. Schwein shacks? What is that? Does anybody know what that is? I'll have some pie. I'll have the pie. Sorry, Dave ate the last piece. See, Dave, I told you a customer would want it. Those foreign city folks really love the pie. But no, you said. When you've seen the last of the city folks, let me have the pie. It was starting to go bad. Shut up, Dave. Okay. So I'm guessing all the food's gonna be out. What's up with this town? Most of the stores are abandoned. Used to be the center of culture in the Tri-County area. Parties every night at the hotel. celebrities visiting the Edmund Mansion. Edmund Mansion. It was hard to not make money in those days. Of course, this was before my time. And since the pillow factory burnt down, the town is drying up faster than Dave's sex drive. Ain't that right, Dave? Thanks for that. We'll be back if we have any more questions. I think this game is actually in the same universe as Maniac Mansion. I could be wrong about that. Alright, let's go. Main Street. Oh, well, I suppose we could, ah, here we go. Ugh. I see a speck right behind my head. An arm extended in friendship or supplication. Hard to tell. Certainly looks fake. Looks like this valve has been welded into position forever. Okay. The only thing I get from poking around these boxes is a case of sneezes. Also been welded into position. Okay. I can see a quickie power store. What's that? Tunnel to nowhere. The grate won't come off. A case of sneezes is the only case you'll ever solve. Ransom. Can we look at it? Can I look? It's a sturdy, impenetrable gate. An emergency call. Looks like someone knew I was going to get stuck down here. Unless my kidnapper wrote that as a trap. Only one way to find out, I guess. Can we clean that? Was there more here? Oh, can I use it? Needs a dime to work. Oh, what's Majiggy's got the dime? I'd say that leads somewhere I don't want to go. Okay. Unless... looks fine to me. Can we climb up? I feel like we can transfer stuff through there. So let's see if we can find that.
Hello, Reno? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is quite annoying. No, sir. Yes, sir. They have been taken care of. Yes, sir. Permanently. Yes, sir. Violently. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wrestling was quite good tonight. Good night. Goodbye, sir.
Is there no way to sort your fanatical keys in unclaimed/claimed, or am I blind? I'm not entirely sure, you know. I don't think so. I don't know. I've not actually like bought anything from that site for a little while now. Yeah, see, that's the quickie, pal. Looks pretty dark down there. Wait, I see Agent Ray. Agent Ray, is that you? No, it's the Pope. The Vatican decided to take me on a tour of the sewers. Of course it's me, you idiot. Why are you in the sewer? Enjoying the sights and smelling, practicing my sewer splunking hobby, hunting for ninja turtles. Take your pick. You go splunking? No, you moron. Someone attacked me when I was investigating the alley behind the diner. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need medical attention? I'm fine. I've woken up in worse states and in worse places than this. But usually there was tequila involved. Did you see who attacked you? I will have them arrested so fast their head will spin. No, they came at me from behind. Giggity. It was lights out before I had a chance to turn around. But I'm guessing whoever it was doesn't like us poking around town. I'll make them pay for this, Agent Ray. Just as soon as we get you out of that sewer. Have you looked around the sewers yet? Yeah, and I couldn't find an exit. There is a payphone down here though, so I might be able to call someone. Except I don't have any dimes and my cell phone doesn't work down here. I have your dime. Stand back, Agent Ray. I'll drop you a dime. Oh, come on. Brilliant. You can only see if it's listed as complete or not. Ah, it's a bit shit. Do you have a lot of unclaimed games then? Let's pick that up. I don't actually know who we're calling though. You know me. Why are you not claiming them? Why are you not claiming the games? Oh, I don't actually know who to call. There's a dime in the coin in return. Okay, cool. Oh, it just says cool. Is this something that I can use to, like, clean this? Sometimes I get games I know I won't ever play in, but yeah, I suppose I'm the same. I do redeem a lot of them though. An emergency call. See, there's nothing there. I wonder if there's something that I can clean or something. Can we push it? Can't push that. Can we use it? That doesn't seem to work. Can we open it? Can't open that. Can we pick up? Don't want to pick that up. Can we push it? Can't push that. Can we use it? No. Cell phone has no reception. Actually, maybe we have to call 4468. Oh, did you have Leisure Suit Larry 2? The old one, not the remake? Yes. Was it good? I didn't really like the aesthetic of like the older ones though. I need a hint. Help, I'm trapped in the sewers.
Explore the new area. There are 2 important things to find. What do you need to call for help? There's a phone book at the payphone on B Street. Use it and look for the name written in the right.
Well, I don't have the phone book, but I can find it. Not seeing any phones. Oh, is that a phone? No, that's a hint flyer. Oh, there's not gonna be one here. Is there one in the police station? Where's the phone book? See, we can go that way. Where's that? What's that over there? Walk to Vista. I don't think we need to go there just yet. What did it say about the phone again? What about Main Street? Oh, it said B Street, didn't it? Blowout puppy sale. Ah, here we go. What was the name? Lubna? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. The funny thing is, I think you can call all of these people. I think a lot of them are like crowdfunders. Ah, Lubna, 4306. 4306. Help, I'm trapped in the sewer. Please call the authorities and let them know. You'll notify someone? Thanks. Okay. The dime in the retirement slot. Well, let's pick it up. So is someone actually gonna come here then?
Got an emergency call about someone being locked in the sewer. I should have expected to know it was you. I don't like to be interrupted when wrestling's on.
Bad news, Sheriff. There are no donut arenas down here.
This case doesn't seem like something the feds will be interested in. You should head back to the home office of Reno before you get hurt. There's a killer on the loose.
Yeah, I'll run that up to the office of Reno flagpole. In the meantime, can you get me out of here?
Sure, just follow me. Oh, I will need to blindfold you.
Nothing about this town surprises me anymore. That's a little bit sussy.
There's a bus leaving in a few hours. I think we can handle the investigation from here, Reno.
I don't know, he's a little bit sussy. Hello, Kratz, how you doing? What movie are you watching Sunday? No idea. No idea. Blindfold, the sheriff is into some kinky shit. You doing alright? This is good. I'm also alright. I'm also alright. Okay, so we're free. fateful findings. What do you mean? Oh, is that that's the film that Volt keeps suggesting. Leonard. Hi there. I'm a quickie pal Leonard. How can I help you? I'm Special Agent Ray. I'm not holding if that's what you're thinking. Do you know anything about the body by the river? Nah, but I heard the sheriff nearly ralphed when he saw it. The only bodies I've seen lately are the righteous babes on the top shelf of the magazine rack. I'm not surprised the only women you see naked are in magazines. Have you seen anyone acting suspiciously around? What the hell is this rat doing? Actually, now that you mention it, I did see something suspicious a couple of nights ago. I was on the late shift getting ready to close up and grab some za when Willie the town bum walks in. Was totally whack when I think about it. Why did Willie seem suspicious to you? Well, normally we have to toss him out because the dude smells grody and he never has any money. But for the first time in forever, bro pulls out this wallet and flashes a fat stack of dead presidents. I thought it was kinda bitchin' when he bought out the liquor cabinet. Could the wallet you saw have belonged to Willie? No way was that wallet his. I figured he got lucky and found it. But come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the wallet had some weird red stains on it. At the time I thought it was the cherry mouthwash he drinks, but it could have been blood. Okay. What does the magazine say? Which magazine are we looking at? Where are these magazines? Oh, they're TWP. Thimbleweed Park, I'm assuming. So what's your deal, Leonard? Dude, how do you know my name? Are you like telepathic or something? No, you just told me your name, and it's also on your name tag. Do you like your job here at Quirky Pal? Heck yeah. I got a freaking sweet deal here with free coffee and minimum wage. Plus I don't get many customers on the late shift, so I get plenty of time to think. You said you get a lot of time to think. I'm like an abstract thinker, way ahead of the curve, man. My mom says I should be more like my cousin Bernard, who got a scholarship to MIT. But why be like that dweeb when I could be like Chuck Edmund? Tell me about Chuck. I thought I said TWA, then maybe we could see a T because of your elbow. Oh. All right, I see how it is. Tell me about Chuck. He's my freaking hero, man. Dude never went to college. Just started building his machines when he was a kid. That guy made this town rich just by doing what he loved. You seem to really admire Chuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with the voice, man. That's why I dropped out of high school. I don't want to live my life for the man like some peon in a polyester cage. No offense. Offense taken. Is that milk on the counter? There, yeah, that's milk. That's milk. Don't be crying over spilt milk. Looks sticky. Does it? Do you reckon? These flickering lights are gonna drive me insane. Yeah, it's a trip, isn't it? They're even better if you get a little toked up and... I mean... Yes, officer, I'll get those fixed right away. Okay, what do you think about the state of the town? Just ignore the losers who say this town is over. I mean, pff, not even. We got everything a person could ever need here in the Quickie Pal for one. I'm gonna look around the store. Okay. Anything that I need? Greeting cards. It's an I'm sorry for forgetting your birthday card. That's sweet. It's a I'm sorry for being a dick card. Let me know if I can. Oh, yeah, I don't need your help with anything. It's an I'm sorry your hamster died card. I'm not big on keeping rodents as pets. So I'm sorry you're feeling like shit card. Jeez. It's a I'm sorry your face won't come off card. There's a picture of a clown with a lot of hair. It's a I'm sorry you were cut out of the inheritance card. What are you talking about on the 8th? What's on the 8th? Yeah, the rat's hyperventilating or something. Either that or just fucking... I don't know. I don't want to talk to Leonard. Nah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. The man-eating plant? It looks hungry. I don't have an extra finger though. Bear repellent? It's called Levo's bear repellent. When you have this, you don't need to bear arms. There aren't any maps left. Oh, I want a map. Sorry, little dude. I feel like I need to do like a surfer. The sheriff came back and nabbed all the maps. Okay. Didn't even pay for them. Something about an immature dominion or something like that. I can't do like a stoner voice. You have the right to bear arms. Forget about tiger arms though. Security camera. It's a video camera. Redeem bottles here for 5 cents. Is that something that I can do? I've got a bottle here. Lotto. I'd play it if it were a sure thing. Everyone would. Mail side. I don't think we got anything to mail yet. Okay. I think that's everything for the time being. Movietron beta rent. We going to the toilet? Oh, that's a little bit creepy. Is that a light? That's what it is. Go, you question your oh, my birthday. Yeah, it is on the 8th. What are we talking about my birthday for? I'm still debating whether I should stream or not. I don't know. No way am I going to look at there. I can smell it from here. Saves trees. I look good. It's turned off. Oh look, there's a speck of dust. Did you find a sorry for forgetting your butt? Oh, of course, of course. I'm not with it today, apparently. Walked a big tube. Looks like a really big... We need one of those. Okay. Oh my lord. Smell-o-vision. It's stuck. I'm sure there's some way to get it off. Seat liners? Ugh, they're all used up. That's a huge toilet. Seems out of scale. It does seem a little bit out of scale. Can we pull it? I can't pull that. You pick it up? Pick up the toilet seat? I don't want to pick that up. That's fair. What about toilet paper? Lots of super absorbent paper on this roll. Super absorbent. I reckon we need to have some of that. There we go. Saves trees. Can we push it? Okay, so there might be something that we need to dry. I guess we'll find out. Nobody wants to shit on one of those gas station toilets. Yeah, they always portrayed as you know, dodgy and like not the best place to be. Dry your ham fingers. Boo boo, welcome in. Like your hands up? My hands all right. They're all right. They get the job done, whatever the job is. It's dead, Jim. Saves trees and makes everyone unhealthy. What, hand dryers? Oh, I wonder if we can use the toilet paper to soak up the blood, maybe. Let's go here. Except the ones along the Autobahn in Germany, they're kept absolutely pristine. I'm trying to think of... I mean, I've seen some pretty nasty toilets in along the highways in the UK. Then I've also seen some nice ones. I guess it's hit or miss. Hand dryers add a healthy coating of bacteria. Nice. What, even like the Dyson ones, like the air blades that you know it's a good hand dryer when it, like, you can see like the wrinkles in your hands, like when it pushes it. All right, can we? I don't know why anybody has nobody's picked up the body yet, to be honest. That worked. I have a blood sample. Awesome. So what do we actually need for the where's my notebook? Can we open it? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Where's my notebook? Oh, Whatsamajiggy has it. Should probably ditch me. Go talk to Ransom the Clown. We've got, well, we know where the tube is for that. We need to find the ID for the victim. We have a blood swab from the body. I don't know why that's not taken. Probably because we're not Ray. Find suspicious item with blood on it. Okay. Right. Hope you haven't tried that with other stuff. Never. What game is this? It reminds me of Slender Freds. This is Thimbleweed Park. What is Slender Freds? What's that? You prefer the man? I can't talk today. Hand air dryer to towels. Did y'all ever have those towels that were on a roller and were cloth? I'm not sure that I do. Well, I don't think we had that over here, did we? Did we have those in the UK? What's in the dumpster? Filled to the brim with smelly trash. Can we open it? It's already slightly open. I'm not going to open anymore. Way too smelly for me. They do work at removing water, it's just they tend to produce aerosols which then goes everywhere in the room, which is nice. Ricky's Cakes. Oh, we can go in here. Ricky Lee. Alrighty now. Based on your sign, I was kind of expecting this place to be a bakery. Sorry about that, hon. This used to be Ricky's Cakes, but now we sell vacuum tubes. Sounds like an interesting turn of events. Anyway, I'm Special Agent Reyes. I have some questions for you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ricky Lee, and I'm the proprietor of this little store. What can I do for you, hon? I'm looking for a tube. Oh, I can't remember what it was. We have a lot of tubes here, over 3,000 different makes and models. Do you know the two-letter mojo? I can't fucking talk. Oh, fuck, was it WC? Let's go with WC. And what is the make number? I feel like it was 60-something. God, 67? Oh, did the one at the high... Oh, yeah, it is that. Fuck. Man, I remembered. Yes, the Pigeon Brothers need one right away. Okay, I'll put it in the town's account. I'll just get one for you, hon. Okay, look at me go. You just wait right here. I'll be back before you know it. Here you go. Give the pigeons my regards. Awesome. I'm not really finished talking to you. Do you know anything about... Yeah, do you know anything about the body by the river? Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's super sad, the poor guy. Can't imagine anyone from around here doing something so awful. Are you sure you don't have any suspicions about the killer? Oh, no way, Jose. I don't believe for a second anyone in Thimbleweed Park is a killer. It had to be a drifter, or one of those mean city folks passing through. Just promise to be careful who you trust. Maybe you big city agents can't understand what it's like to live in such a nice little town. But I know these people, and they're like family to me. Some of them are a bit eccentric, sure, but I just can't picture any of them as a murderer. Since you don't sell cakes anymore, what's your store called now? Not really sure. I've been bouncing a few ideas around since the pivot. I don't suppose you have any suggestions? Do I get to choose? Tubular tubes, tube-tastic, tube town, YouTube. YouTube. It's gotta be YouTube. It's gotta be YouTube. It's gotta be YouTube. YouTube. That's a great name. I'm so lucky you wandered in today. The kindness of strangers is amazing. Glad I could help. Okay, why did you stop selling cakes? Twilight, welcome in, how you doing? Well, I didn't have much choice. People used to line up around the block for my muffins and pies, but over the last couple of years, business really slowed down. I'm not complaining though, because it's given me an opportunity to go in a whole new direction. Why did you choose to sell vacuum tubes instead? Hon, it's the darndest thing. At first, I just sold a few spares I had lying around to try and help the bakery. But pretty soon these bad boys were selling better than the hot cakes going stale in my racks. Are you really this happy about selling vacuum tubes? Oh, you betcha. These tubes are my life's calling. I thought I would miss the smell of fresh bread every day, but the smell of the ozone from the tubes is even better. And their electrical glow is as warm as apple pie fresh from the oven. What do you think of Chuck? Oh, it's so sad that Chuck Edmund passed away. He was my hero. His booming economy gave us the bakery, and now his tube-based technology has given me a chance to keep my store open. I think it's just the boost the town needs. What do you think about the state of the town, then? It's not as bad as people make it out to be. A couple of stores have closed, sure, but it's just going to make their way for new, fresh businesses to bring life back to the town. These guys are in fucking denial. I'm sure in no time at all, the town will be completely rejuvenated. Okay, yeah, everyone in this town's fucking in denial. Okay, hon. Yep, you do you. Is there anything that I can interact with here? Just fucking tubes. Interesting. Oh, is there any, there's not even any specs in here. Bunny's Salon. Nothing in here but dust bunnies. Hey. Hair today, gone tomorrow. We're going through the arcade. It's the famous game Tuna Head. I've never heard of it. It's out of order. Togantron, Disco Madness, Space Slime. What does that say? Die Enemy Scum. Meteor Menace, Kill Skill. Meteor Menace is working. Who could be afraid of a meteor? Can we use it? Or do I need money? Seems to be out of tokens. Well, if I find a token, I'll be sure to give it a whirl. What else we got? Oh, it's a Togantron. This Togantron is guaranteed to dispense exactly one token each and every time. Can we use it then? Oh, you want a yo? Maximum of 12 tokens allowed in circulation at once. It's out of tokens. Guess I need to find tokens somewhere else. Maybe we will. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let's do a yo. 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 Feds out now. Window close. Yo. All the yos. Ticket window. No one is in there. Okay. Oh look, there's a little speck of dust. Who's this lady? Talk to lady of the evening, huh? Excuse me, ma'am.
My, what do we have here?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't pay for affection.
Sweetie, I'm not a hooker. Although there is something about a man in a federally mandated polyester that makes me want to forget my wedding vows. I'm Lenore Edmund Mulch of the famed Pelotronics Edmund family, and I'm waiting for my husband and son to arrive.
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
Oh, sweetie, yes. So glad someone is finally getting rid of it.
But one does hear things, and I do have an inkling of who might be connected to this nasty business. Tell me who you think is connected to the body. Well, I hate to cast aspersions, but I suppose it's for the good of the town. Tell me what you know. Actually... No, I can't do this. The admin reputation is at stake. Ma'am, please tell me what you know. Fine. It was my sister, Dolores. She abandoned our family and the business to become a... flooring inspector? Pirate? Leather jacket salesman? Call center operative? Leather jacket salesman? No, it was far worse. She became... a video game developer. Oh my god, perish the thought. It all started a few years back. She only wanted one thing, to be a game designer for that awful company. Mucus phlegm. Uncle Chuck wanted something else for her, but no. She was too selfish, only wanted to make stupid adventure games. I've got to get out of this town. Uncle Chuck wants me to program his factory computers, but I just want to design games. I wish I could get a job at a company like Mucus Phlegm Games. Now, the only thing I have to look forward to is my favorite computer magazine. In fact, I should check the mailbox and see if it's arrived yet. It's the math trophy I won when I was 12 and attending a summer program at Thomas Bodeman's School of Mathematics. It's made out of solid pewter, except for the infinity symbol, which is pure titanium. Seems like the mail should have arrived by now. You know what we haven't done all stream? I haven't... Oh wait, no, it has been auto-saving. Oh, it's these are my old saves. Huh. So we played this sort of in the same month, I guess. Let's just overwrite one of these, or maybe, yeah, let's just, yeah, it's fine. Okay. What else we got? Action figures. These are part of my action figure collection, including my prized Howard the Duck. It's a red gel decoder. I don't know what that is. These are my Chronicles of Narnia and Hitchhiker's trilogy. I love my books. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice every day. Should check the mailbox. I get it. It's Uncle Chuck's new invention, the Printron 3000. It's connected to my computer. Max was the world's first computer-generated TV host. Someday we'll have one for real. This is my complete set of Nancy Drew mysteries. I'm kind of a fan, I guess. I think Revenge of the Jedi was a much better name. You're a rebel, Billy. Albert's my hero. Oh, I don't know where to go. Interesting. I still get lost after all these years. So they all just go to random... Seems like the... Yes, I get it. Franklin, you idiot. I'm just trying to, you know, help. Is that yelling? Oh, gag me. I hope my dad and Uncle Chuck aren't fighting again. And since the machinery at the pillow factory is lying fallow, I've come up with this, you know,
great plan to repurpose them. We can use them to make, you know, plush toys.
Franklin, you idiot. The company is Pillowtronics, not stupid plush toy tonics. We make pillows. What do you think would do our credibility, our reputation?
Okay, Chuck, you're right, but I was up all night working on the business plan. Maybe you could just, you know, look at it.
No. It's a pillow factory.
Are you two fighting again? I'm getting so sick of this. You're brothers. Take a chill pill. You started the pillow factory together. Won't you ever stop fighting about it?
Nothing you need to worry about, Dolores. Right, Franklin, old brother?
Yes, you know. Your uncle and I were just, you know, talking business. There's some work to do. Dolores, can you get my 8mm point tip soldering iron?
You know, Uncle Chuck, you should use a 2mm flat tip and you never heat your solder hot enough.
Yeah. That's my favorite niece. I can't wait for you to take over Pillow Factory. I know you'll keep the Eben Pillow dream alive.
Seems like the mail. Okay. We should probably go and check the mail. So where's the front door then? Yeah, here we go. There's the front door. There's the mailbox. Hi there, George. I was just about to check the mail. Great timing.
You still around, Dolores? I thought you'd left this podunk of a town by now.
Yes, hopefully soon. I'm looking for a job at a game company in the big city.
That's not gonna make your Uncle Chuck happy.
You'll just have to deal with it. What brings you all the way out here?
I have your special magazine here.
Oh, I've been waiting for that. Yeah, she's not shut up about it. Thank you.
Sure, it's what dedicated government employees do. Walk all the way out into the country to deliver a magazine.
You guys still talking about the hand dryers? Yeah, there we go. Oh no, he gave me the there's nothing in there. There's a gas can. Do we need that? I'm guessing it's empty. Can we pick that up? Okay, cool. The wood pile. It's very dry firewood. Can we use it? Better not. That might start a fire. What if we want to start a fire? This clock looks vaguely familiar. Maybe more highly rendered and smoother pendulum action. Haven't done a Cockney policeman. It might still come up. It might still come up. I think I've been a little bit shit with the voices today and I apologize. There's nothing inside except an empty glass. It's an empty glass. Do you want to pick up the empty glass? There we go. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. I'm teabagging. You want to start a DMCA in my heart? What a mess. Someone who cut themselves on those bottles. They look pretty old. I think I see mold growing on one on the batteries. Can we pick them up? I've got the batteries. Walked a can of non-trademark infringing poopsie. It's a can of non-trademark infringing poopsie. What is poopsie? I'm gonna pick it up and have a look-see. Oh, it's a lettuce. Pretty wilted. Who knows how long this has been in here? I'm gonna pick it up. What's that? Looks good enough for a snack. Do you want to pick up the cheese? I've got the cheese. Do you want to pick up the ketchup? Carefully handling broken glass. Okay. Poopsie gives you the poops. It's just like the stuff in real life. Oh, that stuff. It's turned off. Do we need anything in the sink? There's nothing inside. Oh, is there a doorbell? Oh shit, yeah, there is. Hi again, George.
It's not like government employee to make a mistake, but I forgot to deliver this important letter to your Uncle Chuck.
He's busy in his workshop and can't be disturbed. I'll take it for him.
Okay, Dolores, here it is. And remember, it's illegal to open someone else's mail. Punishable by a $50,000 fine and or 5 years in jail.
Thanks, George. That's good to know. Okay, back to my vitally important government job. Am I allowed to look at it? It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again. Amateurs. I'd better not open it. Uncle Chuck would know I read it if the envelope is ripped. What if we can heat up the glue or whatever? Heat up the envelope. The fireplace looks very clean. I'm glad you guys noticed the doorbell. I just thought it was part of the soundtrack. Alright, well, let's hand the thingy-majiggy to Uncle Chuck. I don't know which one's Chuck. Oh, Uncle Chuck. Let's give that to him.
Hello, my favorite niece.
George delivered this letter for you, Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck, I have something for you.
What is it, Dolores?
A letter George the postman just delivered.
Oh, I've been expecting this. I'll deal with it later.
Okay. He's a work of art. I'm looking forward to playing chess with him. It's a robot head. Oh, Dolores. Oh.
How many times I've told you not to touch my things? But as soon as you've taken over the pillow factory, they're all yours to do with as you wish.
Okay. Okay. What's that up there? Cat 509 Tails whip. It's a whip made of network cables? The label says it's called Cat 509 Tails, produced by GetDigital.eu. I guess Uncle Chuck was an impatient system admin back in the day. Can we pick that up? Cat 5. It's a box, but it's sealed shut. It's a defunct robot prototype. Okay, yeah, he doesn't like us touching stuff. What's in the bed? Uncle Chuck never makes his bed. Okay. Can we do something with the bed? No thanks, not tired. Can we, No, you can't push that. It's Uncle Chuck's custom-built multi-band oscilloscope with phase memory monitoring. What did you do? What did you do, Popey? It's a letter to my uncle. The stamps haven't been cancelled. Can I pick it up? Oh, I just picked it up. Uncle Chuck's check register. Can we use it? I guess that makes it a Chuck register. Oh my god. I'd better not touch it. What about it's an empty bottle of homemade printer ink, ribbon ink. Okay, let's pick that up. I see some black powder around the edges and it smells awful. Warning, contents highly flammable. Let's pick it up.
Dolores, you know you can't work in the dark. Please turn the lights back on. After you've taken over the pillow factory, you can turn the lights off all you like.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a drink called... Actually, have I got it here? Non-trademark infringing poopsie. The first video game was made on an oscilloscope, depending on how you define video game. I don't think I've heard that. I can't remember what an oscilloscope is. I'm pretty sure none of these doors actually lead anywhere. Oh. Yeah, just go into... Is this our bedroom here? Nope. This is fucking useless. Why'd I do that? Will that take us back? Yeah, it will. So that's our bedroom. Do we have like a... Find the ideal job? Escape from Thimbleweed Park. So maybe we can do that in our room. To the computer. It's my state-of-the-art C64 with dual 1541 floppy drives and blazingly fast 1200 bandwidth. Do you want to use it? It's turned on now. Oh hey, oh hey. I'm bored playing video games. I want a job at the Mucus Phlegm so I can make games. Maybe there's something interesting in my computer. Oh yes, of course. There's a sentence of Cockney I've heard. What's the lemon? Can you explain? What's the lemon? No, I couldn't tell you. I've never heard that before. Polly, have I told you I love you lately? No, no. It's been a minute. Can I use this? Oh, did I just turn it off? I didn't mean to turn it off. It means what's the time? What's the lemon? It's a bit weird. Cockney slang's a bit weird. Good. I tolerate you. That means even more to me. Yeah, Cockney is weird. There's almost no logic to it. Oh wait, we've got a... I can't re-ink the ribbon with an empty bottle of printer ink. I guess we gotta find some then. I can't open that. So if I use it, it turns it off. So I guess we gotta... It's graphics basic. Software from Hezware to supercharge my C64. Okay. The best word I've picked up from the UK is MacGuffin. I can't remember what MacGuffin means. So I heard there's a form of silent rhyme to understand. Oh yeah, Cockney rhyming slang is very much a thing. There's also weird. The full sentence in theory would be, what's the lemon and lime? Yeah. Lime meaning time. That makes a bit more sense. Being shortened to just to lemon, so as to be even more difficult to decipher. I'll never understand it. Probably because I'm not a Cockney. I have regular knees. Okay. There's a lot of lights in the room. Like, look at that. Okay, I guess we'll look around. I do have... Well, no. Oh, wait. Maybe there was another door, wasn't there? Indextron 3000. This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It uses the spewy decimal system to catalog books. Cognitive rhyme slang was basically used so that if you were up to no good, people wouldn't report you as they had no clue. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that makes a bit sense. That makes a bit more sense. Be a managerial monster. Bad business. Attract money easily. Micro strategies. There's a lot of books here. Oh. Chuck is such a bully. Uncle Chuck should never have taught you like that. He's right. My idea was worthless. I'm worthless. Dad, I don't like to see you like this. I liked your idea for the pillow factory. Chuck thought it was a bad idea, and he's right. He's never even read it. You need more confidence and stop letting Uncle Chuck push you around. Thanks, Dolores. You're a great daughter. But Chuck knows what is best for the factory. Bye, Dad. I love you. Goodbye, Dolores. Don't think we really need anything with the phones yet. Chuck the plant. Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant. Man, there's a lot of books here. I think we're gonna have to look at the index trying to see if there's something we can use to ink. You have to know what you... So wait. But you have to know what you're looking for. Yeah, so can I... Can we open it? Can't open that. Okay. Maybe we don't need it yet. Like if there was trouble, you'd say, what's the Barney? Trouble being Barney Rubble. Barney Rubble. Fucking hell. Actually, was there anything outside? Can we leave here? Or we can go to the country road. I can't leave the mansion yet. The mansion. Wood pile. Can we look at the wood pile? It's very dry firewood. Can we pick up? I've got some wood. I've got some wood. I don't really... I've got so much random shit. News reporter. In other news, local Brit amazed at how much nonsense his own country spawned. Back to you, Nicholas Page, with the weather. Oh, I already know that our country chants a load of shit. That ain't new. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there's hot sauce. Let's pick that up. Flask of extreme chili sauce by Brian H.J. Comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. Let's pick that up. Okay, there's nothing else in there. Nothing inside. I wonder if we could fill this up with water. Can't use the bottle with that. Do you want to push that? Can't push that. Can you use that? This isn't a water-based ink, not with that smell. Do you want to fill this up? I've got some water in a glass now. Do you want to clean the lettuce? I'm always hungry for soggy lettuce. Where have I got a thimbleberry pie? Where did I get that? Ricky Lee's famous thimbleberry pie, hot from the oven. Okay. Got a microwave as well. What can we do with the microwave? Do you want to microwave the pie? I don't have time to eat pie right now, even if even though it looks great. Cheese looks good enough for a snack. I've got so much random shit here. Do you wanna? Homemade printer ink, printer ribbon ink. It smells awful. So how are we gonna get more in there? Contains. Oh, that's highly flammable. Do we want to like? It's now mostly filled with gas. Okay, so we got that in there. Are we like? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, that can't work. Are you saying that you want me to get my wood wet? Can't do it anyway. Oh, did I just eat the cheese? That hit the spot. Why did you just eat the cheese? I could have used that. Can we use that with? No. Or what about the poopsie? Can we use the poopsie to fill like the taste for a non-trademark infringing poopsie? Now, yeah, I'm saying use it with the ink maybe. No. What about the batteries? I don't think they're good for anything except growing mold. Nope. 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 Okay. I've got a gas can, yeah. I don't have a chainsaw now though. Still have no idea what we're supposed to do like right now. Like, what is our line of progression? So she's looking for a job. And we want to escape from Thimbleweed Park. In order to do that, I think we need to get our computer running, because right now I think it's out of ink. So we're trying to make ink. At least that's what I've deciphered. Oh, you put the chainsaw to good use, Poopy. Let's go in here. I'm sure there's something here that I can... Can we pick up that vacuum tube? It's a TX1138 tube in perfect condition. Can we pick it up? Okay, he's working. Let's talk to him. There we go. You should be nicer to my father. He just wants to help.
Franklin is well-meaning, I will give you that. But he just doesn't have the same passion and vision for pillows that you and I have.
I just wanted to say how much I love you, Uncle Chuck.
I love you too, Dolores. I can't wait for you to take over the pillow factory and restore the family heritage.
Okay, so she's not gonna tell the truth, is he? Is there anything else we can talk about? Yeah, she's not gonna say any of these things, is she? I really want to get a job as a game designer. Ink. Where or how would we get ink? Point and click logic is an oxymoron. Yeah, it's gonna be something stupid and convoluted. What else is there? Can we open the... No. What about the desk? It's Uncle Chuck's old desk. Painting? Uncle Chuck is always very touchy about this painting. Wonder why. Maybe we can pull it off.
Dolores, my dear, don't touch the painting.
Okay. So we need to get him out of the room. There's not much else we can do here. Kill the lights and turn off the painting. Nah, it just freezes. Kill the uncle, then use the painting. Well, if worst comes to worst, we can always call the phone line. Feeling my way along. There was a phone in here, right? All right, give me a hint. Give me some sugar, baby. How do I find the ideal job? How do I finish this flashback? Yeah, we're in a flashback, aren't we? Oh, we still haven't fucking looked at it, have we? Why the fuck have I not done that yet? What a twat. It's Bite Me World, the best computer magazine ever. Do you have what it takes to become a highly paid game programmer? Mucus Flems, the makers of hit games, Free Lines of Haze, and Behind Jaggy Lines. It's looking for qualified applicants. Just complete and mail in this comprehensive programming test and you could be on your way to an exciting and highly profitable career in computer game development as an mucuslet game programmer. Imagine the perks: long hours, non-diet soda and pizza, work with people who don't want to get to know you either, out-of-date arcade machines in the rec area, watch your parents' company's profits grow. Or parent company. Apply today. Use your computer to connect to... Okay, so maybe we can do that now. Can you do a Richmond voice next? Maybe? Maybe? I think I'm a little bit burnt out for that. I mean, it's getting towards 1, so I'm definitely feeling the burnout for the night. I always tend to sort of quiet down in the last hour of the stream anyway. I feel like I've not done a very good job with the voices today, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be better tomorrow. Alright, so can we actually use this now? Go to bed, boy. I will in a sec. I will shortly. There we go. Now we can actually use it. It's connected. Connecting. I can't believe my computer's connected to Mucus Phlegm. Welcome to the new online Mucus Phlegm job application program. Just fill out your personal information and answer a few simple mucus programming questions. Then print out the application and send it to Mucus Phlegm. We'll get back to you in exactly 5 days. Okay. What is your name? What is my name? Dell Edmund.
Disgusting!
Scared me. You had an amazing voice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just feel like I'm a little bit out of sorts today. I'm sure I'll get back on my mojo tomorrow. I don't know if there's an A in there. Dolores Edmund. Thank you. What's your address? It's Mansion or something. Fuck, why would I know this? I don't know what. I guess we gotta look at our letter. And let's go with that. Do you reckon it's in there? Wyoming or whatever this is? So programming 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. The language you are most proficient. I mean, it looks like she's as proficient in ASCII. Oh. Apparently not. All of the above, I reckon. Very ambitious. We like that. Please answer the following questions about our proprietary mucus programming language. You must get all the questions right to submit your application. First question. How many room local variables are there? Oh my god. Fuck. 256. Let's try that. Filling out a digital job application on a company's website, then printing it out and sending it. Yeah, not entirely sure how that works, but yeah. Next question. How many actors can be displayed at one time? Four? Okay, so that was incorrect, but the first one was correct. Okay, so we need to find a book about the programming. Okay, so now we've got an excuse to go to the library. So can we use it now? It says there's a book on mucus here. It's in section 3.1, which is where is that? 1.6. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so where's 3? It's not going to be upstairs, is it? Out of order? Can we just flip this? Can we pick it up? Now we can go up. Haven't been up here in a long time. Okay. So it's 3.1. We found the adult section behind the curtain. We'll have to save that for next stream, I reckon. 3.1, here we go. Simple basic made simple. Okay, the graphics basic guide. Everything we need is here. Everything we need is here. Don't go there. I ain't wearing pants. Okay, we're gonna have to do some reading next stream. But right now I need I need to get some rest. Save the game. Slap that there, 2.5 hours. Oh, probably more than that. Same as last Wednesday then, Tiny. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, that's Quitterino. Okay. Alright. Oh, hope you guys had a good time. Thimbleweed Park, hope you enjoyed it. I love this game.
Oh man.
I was not, I didn't perform as good as I could have today, but I'll bring my A game tomorrow, I'm sure. But Hallie, Arwen, Tiny, Sphere, Archaeos, anyone else who's still with us, anyone lurking, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. So smell you later, and good night, goodbye.